Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddy, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button. Wow, was that for real what I just saw?
Welcome to the morning show. That's one. That would be one.
That was a one? Is that what you did?
A one.
No, stop that.
Why?
Because you can't start off our day like that. You have to start off the day better than the day ended the day before.
You want it far away or you want it near?
I don't want it at all. You got to start off the day better than the day ended, is all I can tell you.
The buzz is working.
Happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I heard this voice from behind the board, and I was like, Mateo is in the house, getting ready to put a sizzle reel together.
Every time he talks, I look down.
Mateo, anyone ever tell you you've got a great voice?
Yeah, he's been told.
Yeah, I've been told.
Do you use it? Do you do voiceovers? You must do it all.
I don't.
Really?
No.
Wow. How many languages do you speak?
One.
Would that be this language?
English.
I know in England it's called British. Is it different in Bermuda, or is it still just called English?
No, it's still called English or Bermudian.
Bermudian.
Yeah.
It's like in the South Bronx, it's called Puerto Ricanish. It's like Kanish.
I love that when Josh said he tried to put up pictures of South Bronx, it was always burned out buildings. You're like, yeah.
In the 70s it was, yeah.
It's like, wow.
You didn't
Amazing.
know that?
Isn't it? How would I know that? You know, you and I grew up in completely different worlds. So to me, that's just like a movie world. That's like not a real world.
That's why I was good in sports, because I had to run track and field every
Run,
day.
Forrest, run.
Had to run away from the fires.
Anyway, happy Wednesday, everyone. Busy day. Thank you for putting out some content on Kravis Center.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
I sent you pictures.
I know.
And I sent you an email.
Yes, there are
Nikki
about
sent
6
me an
pictures.
email.
7. Okay, I got those. We'll put those out also. They were beautiful pictures she got.
She did get really good pictures.
Who got them?
Nikki did.
I gotta see what G-Man's pictures are
There's got to be more pictures, more content, more things to do.
on the stage. There gotta be pictures somewhere.
And I'm sure Nikki has more than the 7. Those are probably the 7 she's edited thus far.
I don't understand how you edit a picture though. You take a picture and you edit it. How?
The lighting,
Photoshop.
yeah. Adjust the lighting levels, make it brighter or darker,
All
all
those
sorts of
professional pictures you see, all of them have most likely been edited.
Like the ones of my face, you know, those weren't edited.
No, like the ones of vast landscapes and of like all these beautiful stuff. All those have most likely been edited because no one can take a picture that good.
I don't know about that. I think
What's
you
in-
can, but I think there's
it was dark.
enhancements.
You couldn't see your hand in front of your face. I don't know what the hell you edited.
She edited, you can see the light she got on the guitar and some of the other lights. She did a nice job.
No, I
didn't even realize who that singer was until I said to you, who is that? And you said, oh, it's the pictures from Nikki. Then I realized it was Lennis.
Yeah.
I did not know. I'm thinking, who's this woman?
Who
that you
else
said-
did you think it was?
It could have been anyone that you met on social media, knowing you. Fair?
That's
Fair. Could have been any woman singing on the stage. You'd be, oh, she's coming in on Wednesday. She's singing 5 songs. We're doing an album for her. Could have been anyone. Fair?
That's fair.
Thank you.
Yeah, you better keep asking whether that's fair, because that's just ridiculous.
Sometimes you give us content without any context.
That's what I got. I got a picture of a woman in a black dress and long dark hair singing. And I'm like, okay.
You know,
and
it's out of context. That's not true. She asked me, do we have any pictures yet from Sunday?
yes.
So I started to send them ones Nikki sent me. And she says, who's this? I'm like, what?
And then you said Nikki. I'm looking. I'm like, that's not Nikki. So it took me a while to put the pieces together. It was like Freddy verbiage and context
Well,
clues.
it's because I couldn't remember her name.
Thank you very much.
But it came from Nikki.
Do you know St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday? So
And
I
we're
think
back
we
to
need
that
to
again.
celebrate. I got
Why?
a few little St. Patty's Day things. I got you.
Why?
Why not? Because it's a holiday.
It ain't my birthday.
Soon it
It's
is,
the
though.
day you get drunk. I used to get drunk from the 17th to the 21st.
Remember a couple years ago we had a big St. Patty's Day party for your birthday?
No.
And your grandkids came. Everyone was
Yes.
in green. You had a big green tie on. It was kind of cool.
No. Not happy at all.
So we'll do it. Why? You can't.
Because I don't want to celebrate
you
this
can't
birthday.
be
I'm
this
not looking
negative this
forward
early
to
in the
this.
morning. Why? As my grandmother always says, a birthday
Why?
means it's better than the alternative of not having one. So.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Right?
not about not having
Yeah.
it. It's about celebrating.
So should we
Two
not
different
celebrate?
things. No, we should not.
Why?
Just leave me be.
Why don't you think it's exciting to be another year older? I can't say
Oh, yeah,
another year
another-
wiser.
another artery
year,
hardens.
another year grumpier. But
There was this video on TikTok about this kid that was adopted, and he had never had a birthday before. He had never known his birthday. So his adopted parents, a year of like his adoption day, they made him his birthday, and they were doing an interview with him, and he was like, "How cool is it that a whole bunch of your loved ones gather just to celebrate your existence and how much they love you and all this fun stuff?" And he's like, "I will never take another birthday for granted because I've never had one."
see
know.
perspective, right?
When is
Yeah.
your birthday?
The 19th.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
What's so cool about it?
Why so grumpy?
Yeah.
Gruntmeister.
Birthdays are cool.
I'm gonna
If
send
I
you a
was your
TikTok.
age, I would celebrate for days. I
So?
used to celebrate for days.
You can celebrate
Now,
every day.
I now I say, and it's funny because I see all my ball players that I watched growing up dying. Darryl Strawberry
Oh my
gets a heart
gosh.
attack.
Why are we being so depressed?
So you know what I'm doing on my birthday?
Because Darryl Strawberry is a year older than me.
So?
I'm going to Swank Farms. Anyone heard of Swank Farms?
Yes.
It's a farm to table
Yeah.
event. They have like 6 events a year, and it's West. So I'm going to talk to her. She would love us to come out and shoot the farm and do some fun stuff.
Green stuff.
But no, they do an incredible culinary delight. So on March 24th, they're bringing in all women chefs, and they do food and wine pairing. No, real food and wine pairing. So my
Lot of
girlfriend
green.
has the same birthday as I do, and we've celebrated for years and years since I've been here. So 28 years we celebrate. And then there's another friend, her birthday's the next day, so we're going. And then I got 2 other friends are going. So there's 10 of us going over there.
10 of yous?
10 of us are going. 5 couples are going to Swank Farms. And I'm excited. And of course, since it's an all-women's event, I had to invite my sister and my sister-in-law to go because, you know, ain't no better 2 women than the
Are they
2 of them.
going?
Yeah.
And your daughter's going?
No, she's not in town
Your
yet.
daughter-in-law?
No, they're going to be in Paris on their 1-year anniversary. I know. Good to be the king, right? So no, I can't believe it's been a year since they got married already. Can you?
Sure.
You can't. Way too fast. So no, they're going to Paris for the 1-year anniversary. And here's the beauty of youth for 5 days.
Yeah, if you're going to go to Paris, you don't go for an hour. You got to go for maybe 2 weeks.
They're going for 5 days.
There's nothing wrong with that.
They're going to leave on a Thursday, coming back on like a Monday, and
I
that
would
is.
stay for 2 weeks.
See, their generation, they know how to like live life. They go and come back. They don't think twice. Me, I'd have to overthink it and think it again, and then rethink it and book the airfare.
How
then
long
they
would
change
you
the
go
flight.
if you went away to Paris? How long would you stay?
If I were actually going to Europe, I would do Paris and then maybe something else.
Yeah,
So
for
10
2
days,
weeks.
2 weeks, right? I would do France. Once I'm already over there, I would maybe do. I don't. My geography's not so good. So France, Italy.
And you end up in Iraq.
No, I don't think I'd end up there, but anyway, I'm excited. So happy anniversary, Aaron and Ashley. I cannot believe it's a year next week.
When is it? 19?
26.
A lot of things happen in March. People get pregnant. They give
A lot of things happen every day.
birthdays.
People get pregnant every day. They get birthdays every day, all kinds of stuff. But also our condolences to Casey. Her grandfather passed yesterday. So we tease her a lot here in the studio, but it's very difficult. So Casey, we're thinking of you. We love you, and just come in and hang out with us. You don't even have to work. Just know you have a place to hang.
Also, we mourn the death of Mr.
Our good
Happy.
friend Eddie Smiles. I couldn't
Eddie
believe
Smiles.
when you told me that. Wow.
They sent me a text that he had passed on. He got cancer. He died, I think, the day before.
Wow. The man had like a cat. He had more lives, and he fought the good fight always with a smile. So Eddie, you were definitely one of the good guys.
And you know what I
That'll be
found in
missed.
my phone? The pictures we took when he was here with the truck. What was it? All over my phone.
When was that? About 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Crazy, right? As they say, life is short. Enjoy. It's not worth being grumpy over. He can't even say anything else about that.
It's not about grumpy. You said celebrating. Celebrating is one thing. Your birthday's another. That's all.
All right, so we'll
You'll
ignore.
find out when you're my age whether or not you want to celebrate your birthday.
You didn't like celebrating your birthday when you were my
Never
age.
have. Never have.
Because you don't
Never
like
been.
it being about you.
Never been. Never been big into birthdays.
Well-
Not mine anyway.
We'll figure out. Ethan, when's your birthday?
June 4th.
What's that
What
make you, a
sign- What
Cancer?
sign are you?
Yeah, Cancer.
How about you, Mateo?
July 31st.
What is
What's that
that?
make you?
I'm Leo.
Leo. Ah. Very nice. All right, so birthdays, things to do, and then Abby's birthday is right smack in the middle of ours. 21.
She's gonna be legal.
She's funny, I gotta tell you.
Fun fact, my sister's birthday is the day after mine.
Aw.
Is she older or younger?
Older, but she was June 5th, I'm June 4th.
I think it's always funny how birthdays in families always seem to work out that way. It's like this energy from the
You know,
angels.
sometimes you have that day that you do it, and it happens.
So,
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
my dad is February 9th. My grandfather is February 10th, and I'm the 11th.
Wow.
So my grandfather died before I was born, and my cousin just had a baby, and her birthday is the 10th. So my cousin's, so his great-granddaughter is on his birthday.
Wow.
What?
My
That's
dad-
amazing.
So there's four people in my family
On the same day?
in consecutive days.
4 generations.
Yeah.
Also,
Wow.
Freddy, my dad's St. Patrick's Day. That's his birthday.
You know when I want to feel old? When the crew that works for us, parents are younger than us. And you know you're old. I know, you were playing. Because I've
That's why I
noticed
don't
that
ask-
not only is our crew younger than us, their parents are younger than
That's
us
why
also.
I don't ask ages anymore. I'm done with that.
It's a good thing. That's amazing. 4 generations.
In consecutive days. That's crazy. And then my other two cousins are February 2nd, and the other is February 4th, and they're siblings.
Wow. I see energies, right?
We have a lot of Februaries right in a row.
And do they live in the forest? Is that what it is? It's all on the same
They
day.
speak to the trees.
Kind of. The rest of them don't do the trees, but they all live in the woods.
Pretty cool, I gotta tell you. What else you got cooking?
Nothing. I got foggy head today.
I see that.
I got allergies. Anybody have allergies? Like raging
You've had
allergies?
them for months. I think you should go to a doctor
Yeah.
Why?
because
Want me to
you've
give
had
to
it for a
him?
long time.
It's allergies. You don't have allergies?
Not like that. Not that long. And when I do,
You
I'm
have
like,
allergies, right? Your nose doesn't get congested?
No. When it gets dusty in there, that's about it, though.
See, that's what I'm thinking it is. I think he
The
hit
move.
it right on the head.
When I moved, they were awful. It was the packing and the unpacking and the dust in the boxes.
I may
So,
have to open up the windows and slide everything out.
are all your
Thinking of
boxes
doing
still in there?
something. I still have few.
But it's the packing. It's the old house, and everything just kind of lingers. You kind of maybe go. You know what you should do? Go to Ivy Splash, get in their infrared sauna, and detox it all.
I was gonna say we can do the outside shoot. That'll probably help out. The one that Abraham recommended, with being in the grass kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that we should do
Where are we doing that?
right in the front.
Can
The
we go
problem is
to a more scenic place where there's more grass than?
Grass is green
Than
everywhere.
roots?
What's wrong with
I don't know if there's any grass out there.
There's plenty of grass all over the place. That's brand new sod over there.
Oh, we could go stand over there. Can you imagine from driving by and going, why are they
And you
all
hold up the
fire
sign.
drill? It's like fire drill at school.
And you hold up a sign.
It says what? Fire drill?
Oh, it's whatever you want. Eat at Joe's. Doesn't matter.
You had a fire drill at your apartment on Sunday?
not my apartment,
Your building.
the next building, there was 8 fire trucks looking for this fire that they never found. And then, I gotta tell you, you should always have a fire getup to wear in case of an emergency.
Like the girl that was changing Abby's car at the vest. So people know when you're outside in a safety vest.
Well, some of these people were just wearing vests.
It was in the middle of
No
the night.
underwear, no shoes, nothing. It was when I got home.
It was 10:30. What, people can put on clothes at 10:30 at night to go
No,
outside?
the fire alarm rang and this evacuate. And it sounds like the building's coming down on you.
But what would you do? Would you not put on pants if you heard your fire alarm before you walk outside?
Certain people didn't, Dawn. Certain people had her pants on. There was a guy out there with a muumuu. Is that what it's called?
A big robe?
Yeah. And I said to him, in a rush? He says, you don't want to know. I says, yeah, I do want to know. He says, we were just getting, in the mood and watching Netflix and what have you, and the alarm went off. I grabbed the first thing I could get. He's out there in his muumuu.
Whoa, like towel sheets around him?
No, a
Like a
muumuu.
big robe?
Like a big woman's
house
robe,
coat?
like a house coat.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Mama's house coat. And she's standing next to him. She's turning red.
And she's what, in his sweatpants?
She had these cut-off jeans that she might as well not wear nothing.
But you noticed exactly what everyone was wearing, didn't you?
I had to make sure, I had to bring blankets out and make sure everybody was safe.
Yeah, you're too much. That's all I can tell you. Funny man.
But you ever notice that they tell you, be prepared. Have something to wear so you're not running around looking for a pair of pants and shoes and what have you.
I'm a big proponent of not putting my laundry away until the next week. So in case I need something, it's right there on the foot of the bed. And I can just rewear those clothes because it's the same clothes I wear every week, like when I get home. My pajamas and my workout clothes. It's that same pile of stuff. So why put it away when you're going to wear it throughout the week? Then whatever's left, then I put it away on Sunday and start over.
You're going to put it at the end of the bed?
Yeah, I have like a bench at the foot of the bed.
Uh,
So everything goes on the foot bench. And then I wear it as the week goes on.
I have something similar. I have a box, and I put it in my closet because I don't want to see it. I put it there, and I take it down every night.
Really? No, I just leave mine out. It's kind of like making your bed. I used to make my bed every day. They say you should get up every morning, make your bed, and you feel like you've accomplished one task successfully in a day for mindset. I got over that too.
I do it now. At this
You do?
place, I do the bed.
Do you make your bed every day?
I have the easiest bed to make. It's literally 2 pillows and a quilt. That's it.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's why I do mine, because it's just 2 pillows and a quilt.
I used to do it, and I'm like, Chuck, he can do it. I did it for 25 years. So you're up. Your turn. Kind of like all the other things.
I do it because if I don't do it and the cat sees it, the cat thinks it's, "Arr."
How's the cat doing, by the way?
He's all right.
You always I always like this mindset of happiness.
No, it's not that. You ask me such questions. Now he's happy as whatever because he's right with us. He's right on top of us.
Maybe that's why your allergies are so bad.
Maybe he's got to go.
He's a long-haired cat. You talk about allergies. I know he's beautiful.
He's
but
never given me allergies before.
Yeah, but he had a whole house to live in. Now you've got a bed and a couch. Where else is he going to
I
hang?
have a bed and a couch.
Where else is he going to go? There's no other rooms for him other than your room or the living room.
It could be. You could be right. I got to open the sliders, all the windows, and air it out. See if that's it.
Send out all that energy. G-Man came in yesterday, and I was like, "Arr." Everybody left, and no one cleaned one thing, and I was like, "Ah!" So he was very kind, and he cleaned, he vacuumed, he saged, he did everything.
He sages and he puts on some words of wisdom.
Yes, which is nice. So I'm very, very grateful for him for doing all of that. And then Abdullah said, "I can clean." Next thing I know, he's on his hands and knees cleaning he goes, "I'm cleaning every surface."
Aw.
He got as far as A. He was cleaning every surface. I'm like, all
That's
in.
it. He's done. He did A and he was
Today
done.
we'll send him into another studio to clean it.
B.
But it was really nice. He's like, "I can clean, I can do that." So that was really sweet.
I asked him, "Do you want a toothbrush?" And he says, "No, I'm not brushing my teeth. I'm cleaning." I says, "Do you want a toothbrush to clean?"
He's a good guy. But he will not go off course until he gets you what he needs to get to you.
So he's finished.
He says, "I need to render this and get it to Josh, and then I can help you clean. I got to finish my compilation and send it to Josh, and then I can help you clean."
I'm trying to get him to do more things. I keep going up to him like, "Yo, can you give me your opinions on what you want to create?" It goes into a blank every time.
I don't know if it's a question. I think you just have to say, do this.
That's what it is.
You
Yeah.
have to give them the idea and let them run with it.
Which is kind of cool. All right, you want to take a commercial break? More to come on the other side of this break. Give us a call. Let us know what you're doing. Wow, there's a lot of stuff happening in March. And we've got an all-call for artists. So more to come with that when we get back from break.
That's a concern.
888, oh my gosh, stop. You're giving me chest pain. 994-4995, Studio B. Stay tuned.
You're going to have to art something.
We'll be right back.
Don't call a plumber. Don't call an electrician. Call right now and for as low as $1 a day. Many things that run your house are covered with thousands of technicians all over America. You can call us with a plumbing problem, an electrical problem, and we'll be in your home in no time at all with a solution to fix it. You don't need an expensive repair bill and you don't need to buy new expensive appliances. We'll show you how to fix it for about $1 a day.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Stuck for a while. History keeps me up and going with misery. Let me go and live out like desert, but I'm losing desire tonight. You could open up a bottle to go drown yourself in. I think I'm just gonna hang back. I don't fit with your friends. Gotta get up out of heaven if society ends. But with my luck, I'll just be waiting. Myself Freddy and I step outside and there's a whole new world that I have yet to try. I know that I don't have $2, but I'm gonna live like I'm on sabbatical. Well, and I can't already and I cannot lie. Gotta go back down and I don't know why. So I'm gonna live like I'm on sabbatical, no. Body starts feeling adrenaline. Sitting takes it all in with ketamine, and I play with my mind for a while. Desperately calling at the office, can rest a week. The ringer starts sounding like death to me, and I'll answer it to someone you like. Then you'll see me at the diner drinking coffee and rum, whipping out a cigarette like it's still 1991. Fast as a gun, put it on as well, and I'm gonna get my vision high. Get myself ready and I step outside, and there's a whole new world that I have yet to try. I know that I don't have $2, but I'm gonna live like I'm on sabbatical. Well, and I can't already and I cannot lie. Gotta go back down and I don't know why. So I'm gonna live like I'm on sabbatical, no. suddenly find when you face away the mirror, you could be anyone. So just leave me be and let me see when I'll be fucking done. Myself Freddy and I step outside and there's a whole new world that I have yet to try. I know that I don't have $2, but I'm gonna live life like I'm on sabbatical. Well then I get all ready and I can't lie. I gotta go back down and I don't know why. So I'm gonna live life like I'm on sabbatical, on sabbatical. No, get all ready and I can't lie. I gotta go back down and I don't know why. So I'm gonna live life like I'm on sabbatical.
Tomorrow.
And we're back. And
Music
that's-
by Daniel Blair.
You like
I
that
think
song?
I've got 3 artists so far. I just texted a 4th one, so we'll see. Next Thursday, we're going to be at Sunscape Boca Raton for an art show. I think we've got music. I'm not sure who we've got, but we sort of have to put all of this together.
Georgie, his hand hurts, so I don't know if he can come, but I asked Melnick to back up in case he doesn't.
Will he do it?
Melnick saying, but everybody says they'll do it until it's time to show up
other
and then they
plans.
go,
I know.
But don't they have like a beautiful house grand piano in the main lobby?
Oh,
Sunscape.
Yes.
Yeah,
You want
that's
to play?
perfect. I could do
you
that.
can play.
Yeah. Do nice little ballad stuff.
You should play. Mateo, you play the piano?
I do not.
Sing?
We could bring a CD player.
Do you sing?
And the piano moves.
Wow. He sings.
You go like this.
Mateo can sing.
You sing?
I can sing.
He can sing, is what he's telling us.
But
I guess
does that mean you will?
I'm good enough, but I won't.
You
Ah.
could- so why won't you?
I don't want to.
It's a good. There you go. Fair answer.
I have my own. I have my own little songs.
You do?
Yeah, I have them. I should show you if you want.
So why
Yeah?
don't we play them?
Not right now. Like after.
He said when the camera.
What, are you a little shy?
I'm a little shy.
You're a director. How can you be shy?
I'm not shy when I talk to my actors.
Oh.
It's different. Camera,
How is it different?
film and singing are different.
Totally.
It's all
Yeah,
acting.
it's different kinds of vulnerable.
You're actually performing when you're singing. And I don't really like to perform.
Do you guys act? Do you act in anything?
No, I wish I would. I actually really want to get into acting.
You could get into acting.
Yeah.
We'll have to see your. What kind of music do you do?
I like R&B. I feel like I have a smooth voice.
Wow, interesting. It's kind of cool.
Do you act?
Every day, all day long. People have no idea what goes on behind this.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you might
Do
be
you
the
act?
only one.
I haven't acted in anything, but I could.
So why don't you?
It's hard.
You guys are movie people. I don't understand why you don't.
I think Josh would be a great actor.
Acting is way different than it looks. It's a very nerve-wracking.
Why?
Do you act, Ethan?
Used to, but I prefer to be behind the scenes.
It's a whole nother level of vulnerability. You're right. You're opening yourself up to everything.
Yeah, and when you're directing, it's vulnerable too, but it's just a different kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot I was in a student film. Someone was doing it for the master's program at Lynn. It was like a COVID zombie pandemic film kind of thing, but I was dressed up as a zombie.
Sounds like a Baxton film.
It was, yeah.
You did boredom too,
Did
Josh.
you get paid for it?
I did boredom.
Did you get paid for it?
No, it was just a student at Lynn for his master's program. I was helping out.
Oh.
Interesting. So I want to hear Mateo's music. So we're gonna.
Watch.
What's your
What'd
hand?
you do, Ethan?
It was an active wire, and at the end of it, like you touch it, just a little vibe.
There's a.
We're gonna have to go over all these wires with you.
Like
We got a lot of things to go over with Josh on wires and sounds.
I don't know. Acting to me was just be yourself. The problem is that the director, remember what she said at the concert? The director wants me to be what they see in their mind. And some people can do that and some people can't. You know, if they tell you to hold this glass with your left hand and drink a certain way, I can't do that. Because I never know what hand I'm going to hold it with.
It kind of depends on the director, because some directors I know in like film school, they're like, do it exactly as I say, do this, and this, and no ifs, ands, or buts. And then some directors are like, you're the character, you do your thing, and then others are like half and half.
We could have like a half and half. I think would be nice.
But I don't
But it
think,
depends.
And then there are some who are method actors who get so into a role that they, think they are the role.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
it
about
just
that.
it depends
That's-
on the director and how they chose to run it and run their actors. So like you can be a great actor, but the director says do it exactly like I say and do not stray or you will be fired. Not much you can do.
I don't think I would even challenge your point, Freddy, about being yourself, because I think in acting, it's about being nothing, pretty much. And you have to sort of reinvent yourself.
But then it doesn't come out natural. It comes out something you're not.
Well, define natural.
I saw a movie yesterday, 1985. Something of the zombies, Returning of the Life of the Zombies or something. And I could tell that they were trying really hard to act. The lines were very robotic, and they were looking a certain way. It's 1985. I get it. It's not like it is today, where you can do a lot of stuff in the back room. But when I got to do that movie that Al Pacino was in, that I got to see him work, you weren't going to tell Pacino how to act. And Pacino's the type of guy that tells you, okay, what do you want me to do? And then when you did it, the director would say, Al, that's not, he says, listen, you know how many movies I've been in? This is the way it should be, not the way you're thinking. It was so funny. But he was doing it just to create a stir, because it gets monotonous to do the same scene over and over again. So I learned a lot that day, but
What was the movie called?
Carlito's Way.
Oh, cool.
It's like running a business, being a director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they teach us in school.
Really?
Oh yeah. They say treat every film that you do like a small business. It's a startup. And the director is the CEO, the producer is the investors, and you have the hierarchy of everyone else. And think of it in your brain like running a business.
It's not easy.
Yeah, but the producers are the one watching the checkbook. What do you mean we got to film again?
Say they're the investors.
Yeah.
They're the sharks in the Shark Tank.
I always admire the directors who direct, produce, and write and act in the movies too, because directing is hard by itself, but doing all of those is incredibly hard too. So like, and if they do all four, like Orson Welles did all four, that's incredibly hard to do.
Yeah.
Especially back in his day. Do you know who the numero uno movie maker last year was?
Spielberg.
I would say Spielberg.
You're not gonna believe this.
Nolan?
Adam Sandler.
He's the number one. He made the most money, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant who made the most movies.
No, made the most money.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler invested wisely because his films always came in a little bit under production cost.
Oh.
And that's why he made so much money.
Interesting.
I think Adam Sandler is the most brilliant filmmaker just because he sits down with his buddies, they laugh a lot, they write a stupid plot with lots of jokes in it, they pick the coolest destination that they want to go, he flies him and all of his buddies out, they film for a month, 2 months, he picks the hottest actress that is styling right now, he's like, I want to kiss her, he brings her on, and then they film this movie, makes millions of dollars, and he used those millions of dollars to make more goofy films
movies.
with his friends.
Well,
He's brilliant.
He was great in a movie, Uncut Gems.
That was an interesting movie.
What movie?
Uncut Gems. That was really.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
He was a betaholic, and killed him.
'Cause I can't stay away very long to watch a movie.
I don't know.
Now he is. You can catch Sandler when he used to, I think, visit his mom here in Boca.
We just said that.
At the
His mom's in Boca?
Yeah.
at the restaurant here.
Over in Meisner, I think, right?
Yeah, what's that place over there?
Max's?
No. It's in the blue. It's in the other area, where Harry's jewelry used to be, with the blue biscuit. That place.
Royal Palm?
Yeah, Royal Palm. Because Sarah, when she was working,
Blue biscuit.
whatever
Funky
it's
biscuit.
called, Punky Biscuit. Sarah, when she worked there, she got to meet him, and she has all these pictures with him and everything. They hang out there.
So
He's really cool.
So here's my son trying. I told you so. Before we go to commercial break, I get the $60 charge, international charge on my phone. Thinking, who did I don't call anybody international that I know of, right? I text. So he tells me it's him because if we talked, he's going to Paris for his honeymoon. So now he's annoyed because he can't yell at anyone because he doesn't speak French on the other side of the phone. So his calls of what he's trying to get done are taking longer, and 10-minute calls are costing $60. So he's like, already.
Ooh, you should have somebody like Veronica talk to.
I don't think she
whoever.
speaks French.
Yeah, she speaks Italian.
She speaks Italian.
Somebody in here speaks French.
Gosh.
Josh, you speak French?
Somebody speaks French.
I remember Alicia saying she does it because I guess Portuguese and French is a little different. She says that she speaks Portuguese with a French accent.
Yeah,
And
so
that's-
it sounds like it's French, but it's really not. It's just Portuguese and a
Yeah.
French accent.
Bonjour.
Italian, French, and Portuguese are all Romance languages, so they all stem from the same.
So is Spanish. I don't speak French.
Well,
I
it's all
speak
the
a
same
little
root
Italian.
words, but they're like all have variations on
All
each
the
other.
curse words sound the same. Like that one.
I got to tell you, people are brilliant at marketing. So Chanel sends me this mantra to listen to. She says to help me get my day started. So I open up the YouTube link, and of course, then there's an ad. So I'm looking at the ad. It's on manifestation and changing your life, and I'm thinking of you going like this. But then I'm thinking, well, what if I actually could manifest all these great things and say, Freddie, look, you too could manifest greatness. So I then, instead of listening to the mantra, I'm listening to this whole infomercial. Then it says, scroll down to click on the link to purchase to see how much it is. Then I'm thinking of you going, don't do it, don't do it. And there's nothing to scroll down on. So I click on one thing and it takes me to an ad of something else. And then I get lost in the whole ads that have nothing to do with manifestation. Then I Google the name of it. Now I'm trying to get dressed this morning in the middle of all this. I'm running late. So I Google the name of the company. And of course, then it comes out, if you've got 27 minutes to save $100 on the manifestation program for the year. And then it's gone like in the countdown. So then I start thinking, well, what's the regular price? There's the regular. Then do I do it? Do I not do it? Now I've got 26 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm like, just put it down. I got sucked into this whole mindset thing of things to do.
What the hell are you drinking?
Like FOMO. They totally had me in FOMO.
How do we go from this-
Marketing.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
They had me in this FOMO that if I didn't click on this in 26 minutes and 43 seconds, as it's click, 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 I needed to get in the shower, I needed to get dressed. I did not do it because I figured I can probably find another 30-minute window that I'll get another discounted price. But talk about marketing, how they mess with your mindset.
You ever look on your phone and there's something and you click it to see how it really works? Like I could clean my car with this machine. So you click it to see how it's working. And then show you everything and how it works. And for only $999, you can own this machine. That's when you say, not gonna buy it $990. Because you don't know what the price is of anything until the very end. And that happens to you. Those are the biggest schemes, marketing schemes on the planet.
But think how brilliant it is. All you need is some people to do it, right? The odds of some people clicking it, because it was $3.99, now it's $2.99, you're getting a bargain. You get it for the whole year, right? And then you're thinking, all right, if I amortize it out across the year.
$3.99. I'll shoot you on principle.
I know, I got down to $2.99, but then you're like, all right, it's only like $25 a month, which is no big deal. That's like what? A drink out wherever at a bar was $15 to get a drink at the theater the other day.
Was
so,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to give it to me for free because he was still setting everything up. So I didn't know if he had like the payment.
Oh, I knew that wasn't gonna work.
But you talk about marketing, then it gets your mind going, and then you start thinking, should I really do this? Should I not do it? I can afford it. It's not a big deal. I'm like, just stop, because my brain should not be doing all this thinking at 7 o'clock in the morning.
What are you drinking?
This all happened to me before I even got in the shower this
So
morning.
don't look at marketing stuff in the morning.
I didn't intend to, but YouTube got me nice and early. I was going to do a whole
YouTube?
calm
This
meditation.
is on YouTube?
Yes.
So, FOMO, like FOMO, is an actual term that we talk about in marketing a lot.
What does that mean?
Fear of missing out. And it's called exclusivity method, but it's basically tricking the person into thinking that that thing will no longer be there and they will be left out and excluded for the rest of their lives if they don't get it right now.
So the fountain of youth was discovered in this bag. You too can drink.
That's just lying.
The fountain of youth. No, it's perspective.
Stretching the truth.
It's stretching the truth, but it's perspective. You drink enough of this, And believe me, you'll be in the bathroom long enough, you'll feel like the fountain
Like a
of
whole new
youth
person.
has been discovered.
You know, and we do this, and it's the stories, and it was the story of this woman and her life, and it was so compelling.
You know what?
and
Stay off for you too, because you buy stuff on
but
the
I'm
whim.
like everybody else.
No, you're worse. You're worse than me. You're worse than me. You ever see something on TV and you grab your phone and you go, I want to, how much?
I was on the treadmill yesterday, and they had this really cute, they do all these shopping things, and it was this price and 88% off. You can get this cute little crossbody bag for only $18, and then there was no QR code. If there had been a QR code on the TV while I was on the treadmill, I would have clicked it, but I couldn't. I would have to go into the website and done all that, and I couldn't do all that.
I wanted to ask you guys that. So when you see a QR code, do you take a picture of it, or you put it on your camera and hit the button?
Yeah.
Is that the way it works?
You put it on your camera and
And
the
it
camera
works.
scans it.
So you don't need to have a QR code reader. You can do it
The
off.
camera does it.
Now, I'm going to tell you the biggest scam there is. So I got a remote television, universal television, because we have a TV in the back and we can't seem to figure out how to make it work. So part of it is get a QR code. So I thought I needed it for the app. So I downloaded it, and it's $14.99. So I said, wait a minute. So I go back, it says advertisement. It's so small you need binoculars to see it. So I click out of it, I get rid of the app. Man, I mean, they get you coming and going.
Yep, you answer an email, next thing you know, you got 50 emails a day of scamming stuff. And
Well,
you
marketing is the way to go. That's the name of the game, is how good can you be?
It's true.
And Mark, look at the Super Bowl. How many people watch the commercials compared to the game?
Well, now they've got the commercials on regular TV
Yeah.
from the Super Bowl.
I don't have
Put all the
regular.
production money back in.
I don't have regular TV anymore. I'm very upset.
What do you do?
My son, my son, Mr. Guru, and Linda have decided that we're going to do what you guys do, which is the apps and
Streaming.
So streaming is different than television.
Yes.
Because television, you get a commercial, I could go get a sandwich and come back, commercial's over, I can kangaroo it, go through the commercial, I can do a lot of things. Streaming, you can't do none of that.
Nope.
And when the time doesn't fit in the streaming, they have a countdown. And it's so freaking loud. Like I was watching Angry Men. Sometimes the commercials, because what they're doing is they're doing cross feed. And sometimes the commercial does not fit in that 28-second spot. So instead of going long, what they do is they put a countdown. 28, 27, 26, sometimes it's 15, sometimes it's 13, really random numbers. Has to do with the OTT market. But I can't get used to this. And the numbers are so bizarre. 241, 247, I mean, I can't
I've
get
never
used to
seen that. You guys ever seen that? I've never seen anything.
Peacock?
What do you
I
want?
said, what service
I
is
have
this?
Peacock.
Yeah, I had to say it. The Peacock does that.
This is just ridiculous.
Why? It's just like a regular commercial.
Because it's not regular. Some of this stuff, all of a sudden, I can tell you how women shave. This is like the craziest
Oh, let
thing.
me tell you about that commercial. I don't understand that commercial because every place a woman shaves is that situation. So why is there a separate razor for below the waist versus above the waist?
No, you got to listen to the commercial.
They have it for men too.
Really?
It's called Manscaped.
Yeah,
And
I
they-
see that ads for Manscaped all the time. Like I swear, every YouTuber now is sponsored by like Manscaped.
They try to sell it to men to make it a gentler shave down there.
It has an electronic bar. So now the razors have batteries. My razor has a battery. And it has a charge. And this charge electrifies this little bar. And it makes your hair stand straight up.
So you can get at the base.
So you can get at the base. So now, Linda bought me a blade that has five blades. I'm going to tell you, when I shave,
You have a good shave?
oh my God. Well, I didn't shave good today.
I was going to say,
I need to change.
maybe you need
I need to
six
change
blades
it.
on that one.
But I love this. So they had the Manscaped shaver, and it has an electric head to it. And the next thing you know, you only need one swipe. And my God, it's like the butt of a baby. Smooth.
Huh.
But I hate watching this thing because they repeat it on streaming over and over again, like 2 or 3 times the same commercial.
And Lumi commercials are all over streaming.
Yeah.
And totally regular people, not models, not anything. and it's a whole thing.
And the movies have interruptions.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like a commercial.
It's like a commercial.
But it's a movie.
If you're
Yeah.
watching a movie on TV, you get commercials too.
Like Crank. No, but I'm watching streaming.
Yeah.
No commercials.
Amazon Prime now has ads unless you buy the movie, which is very annoying. 'Cause that's one thing I like about Prime. They do not have ads.
You don't have Hulu or anything?
I have Hulu. I have Apple. I have everything.
Usually Apple or Hulu shouldn't.
No, they interrupted to let you know that they're Hulu.
Every
It is
streaming
commercials.
service is doing that now, but you
Yeah.
can like upgrade your plan to get rid of
Yeah,
them.
you have to upgrade your
I
plan.
am
which is-
upgrading nothing. I ain't gonna pay for it. So now reminds me of you. If you go to the Walmart app, you get free Paramount, Peacock, whatever plus, whatever the hell goes with it.
Yep.
I'm like, wow, this is. So you guys only watch streaming or the apps, right? You can project the apps
Yeah.
or streaming. You don't watch regular TV.
How much is
Not
cable?
really.
How much
Cable
is cable?
$70, $60, or $50
A year?
a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like 90.
that's a sports package. I can see.
And
you
what
like
about
the sports.
internet?
Wi-Fi
doesn't include
is
internet.
Like $60 a month.
Gio comes to my house and he hooks up his laptop with his pad, and every movie in the world I want to watch shows up on my screen. And he won't tell me how he does it, so we call it Geo.
GeoVision, yeah.
GeoVision.
I think you can like jailbreak your streaming.
I know, but there's a right way and then there's the other way.
Yeah, but usually it's not.
But that's what you guys do. Do you guys watch television like that? It's
Yeah.
like on your phone or?
On TV.
My most favorite show that I've just kind of been binging is Below Deck. That's probably
We
one
met.
of my most
We met the
favorite.
captain.
You like that one?
Captain Lee.
Yeah,
What do you
we-
like about it?
I have met Captain Lee too.
Is that a Star Trek show?
No.
No, that's
It's a reality TV.
There's something that came out with him. Wasn't he being indicted for touching and squeezing people?
Really?
That's what I read.
I'm proud of you. Keep your hands down on that one. I appreciate. You notice you see me have to look over to see where your hands.
From the rise of the ashes.
See me look where your hands
Remember?
are. It's so sad.
What are you doing? What's wrong with my
I have
hands?
to make sure your
So
hands
now
are
we have
down.
a problem with my hands?
Only when you
We're
talk
gonna
about
add
things
it
like
to the
that.
list? What's wrong? It wasn't me touchy squeezy. It was him.
There you
I know
go.
he had Captain Lee had like
He's gonna do it again.
like a nerve issue throughout the show. That's why I thought he had to leave, but I didn't know anything about that.
I heard some kind of
Because he was caught
indictment.
squeezing because of his nerves.
Well, that's what happens when you squeeze the Charmin. You know, sometimes
Remember
you
that
can't.
commercial?
Please don't squeeze the Charmin.
They're too young to remember that
You
commercial.
remember that?
There'd
You know
be a
Charmin
toilet
tissue?
paper,
Yeah.
So there was this big commercial where people used to go to the stores and it smelled delicious.
and they would
you
take
used
the
to
whole
squeeze
pack
it.
and squeeze for the softness of the Charmin. That's
So
so funny. Things you forget
The
about.
saying was, please don't squeeze the Charmin. And the funny thing is that every comedian made a joke about like Dolly Parton squeezing the Charmin, you know, things of that nature.
They've always been weird with their advertisements because they have cartoon bears now that are very happy to go use the bathroom just because of the toilet paper.
And they don't have a butt. It's just like
Yeah,
a blank. It
yeah.
doesn't make no sense. It's not physicality, whatever you might call it.
It's interesting. Things to think about. Make you go,
No, I said that guy. If that paper makes my butt disappear.
But there are some great commercials. Like Geico has a great commercial.
Progressive.
You want your butt to disappear?
I don't. Oh, what about at the Super Bowl when they have Jake, the insurance guy, highlighted? You know, Jake from
State Farm?
State Farm, him and Mahomes in the commercial. He is now a celebrity because him and Mahomes did all this stuff and they try to get the tight end involved in it.
They'll have, you know how they show celebrities at like football games, basketball games? They have him on the video cam as a celebrity.
Yes, they did that. But I was amazed that a guy selling insurance is on the big screen because he hooked
But he's
up with
really not a
Mahomes.
guy selling insurance. He's an actor that was hired by State Farm Marketing to make him look like a guy selling insurance that we now all relate to because he's just a guy selling insurance.
The mascot.
Right.
He's a mascot.
Yeah.
Just like Flo
Yeah.
Who's Flo?
from Allstate
Progressive.
or Progressive.
No, it's like Captain Mayhem.
He's the mascot of Allstate.
That guy is hilarious.
That is
The crazy guy, right?
Hilarious. And he was on a show back in the day that was in a jail. And he was in that as well. He's a good actor.
Can you imagine being a professor and teaching this content?
So I'm in a commercial class, and this is all that we talk about.
It's kind of cool.
It is cool. So for my class, I had to make a commercial, and I had to make 2 ads. It could be a commercial or printed. So we made commercials, and it was one about a snack, and the other was a non-alcoholic drink. And this guy, so we did chomp sticks. They're like beef jerky sticks. And I said to him, I was like, can you take a bite of it? And he was like, yeah, no problem. This man sticks the whole thing down his throat.
Oof.
And just casually. And I was like, did that hurt?
He
Like,
wanted to show off something to you.
and he did it again. Like, for a second. Like, I was like, okay, we need a second take. Can you do it again?
Wait a minute.
Is this a kid in your school that did it?
Just like a classmate. And I was like,
He swallowed
why?
a chopstick?
A chomp stick, a beef
was
jerky
Beef jerky stick.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I was like, if that's how he eats them, like, cool. Okay.
That's
So
just
I put it
weird.
in.
He put the whole thing in his mouth, or he put it down his throat?
It wasn't the whole thing. It was like half of it. So he undid it, and then he like bit down
He took
on
a
it.
chomp.
But he did like a good 6 inches of it,
Mm.
and I was like,
You know, this is not 6 inches. That isn't 6 inches either.
That's not
But
sensitive.
it
This
was.
sounds like a very
I'll
persuasive
show it to you,
commercial.
but it was funny, and I was like, okay, do your thing.
I want to see the commercial you made.
I want to see this guy chomping down on the 6
I'll-
inches.
I'll show you. It was crazy. So
I can imagine. It sounds insane.
we presented it yesterday, and everyone in the class was like, oh my gosh. And he's like, what's wrong? Like, I don't understand.
That's a sell point right there.
Yeah, well, no one remembered because like everyone was like, "What was the most influential commercial?" And we were like, "The dude shoving it down his neck." And then even the professor like wrote it on the notes. She was like, "Take smaller bites,"
No, she's wrong.
but it made people.
She's
like, think
completely
about it.
wrong.
Aren't those beef?
No, it was like for your safety,
see-
take smaller bites.
I can see Hardy's doing commercials like that back in the day.
I saw actually with Hardee's, a YouTuber, he went through the Hardee's drive-thru 1,000 times in one day.
You remember Wendy's commercial, Where's the Beef?
Yeah.
So they gave you a hamburger at the regular restaurants, and the beef is like this, and then she kept saying, where's the beef? She was like 107 years old in the dark. That was another biggie.
And now there's commercials on streaming. So Comcast, when they came to meet with us a few weeks ago, we now have the opportunity to place your commercials on streaming platforms, not necessarily NBC and CBS TV, but we can put them on if you've got Comcast on their streaming services, and that's exactly what you've got now.
And
is
all
that
of a sudden,
opportunity.
I am a streamist. Not
An
extremist.
extremist.
And I can take this commercial and put it all across the United States, except Hawaii and Alaska.
Not just Florida, right?
Not
We can
just
place
Florida.
it anywhere in the continental U.S.
So we could take your commercial and embed something else that he can munch on and put it in Comcast.
It was the craziest thing. And when I was filming it, we were just like trying to get done, and I was like, whatever, we'll just roll with it. But everybody loved it, and I was like, did that hurt? Like, are you okay?
I want to see your editing. I want to see your commercial.
wanna
I'm
see
more
the-
excited about
it's
that.
Not great.
It's okay. It's a start.
I say I can show you guys. They were funny.
Is it funny? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one we did chocolate milk. So the assignment was to create 2 ads for college students, and like your target audience was a college student. So we did like a bar scene, and the guys were like, "Oh, let's get like messed up," and then the waitress brings out chocolate milk.
I wanted to do a commercial one time using a glove, like a latex glove,
Yeah.
full of milk.
Where, full of milk.
I'm afraid where this might be.
And each finger had a different flavor head on the end of it. So you had chocolate, you had strawberry, you had banana. So when you squeezed it, the taste would filter out through the glove. The problem I was having with that was that the nipple wouldn't stop leaking, you know. So
I like to eat a map.
so when I did it at NYU, and she says to me, "Oh, don't worry about it, Freddy. They have these clamps." I go, "They do?" She says, "Yeah, let me show you." Apparently, that's a thing. Did you know this?
A nipple clamp?
Yes. So that when women secrete when they're giving, when they have some women are overly flowing, and they leak. So you want to walk around with patches leaking like a sieve? No.
A clamp?
So they have these special clamps made.
It'd be funny. It'd be like a fire hose. You know when you clamp it up and it holds the water, and you let it undone, it just shoots out.
That'd be an SNL Saturday night skit, is all I can tell you. Wow.
But I got an A on ingenuity, but the technique didn't work that way.
Interesting.
I had to clamp my glove.
I think if we did like an SNL type thing,
That'd be
where it's all
funny.
Funny skits. That would be pretty funny on one of our like Friday shows.
We should do it.
That would be hilarious. We should bring Pfeiffer in because she's hilarious. Did you see some of the stuff that she's putting out? She's
No.
funny.
We should do that.
Oh, what? We could do it like SNL does it, where we have our guests and like our guests are part of the skit.
Are they gonna be part of doing the skit?
Yeah, so like SNL, they have a different person host the night, and then the guest is in each of the skits. So like if we have our guests come in, we can like make a funny skit and have them like act in it.
You do
It'd
it.
be a lot of work. But it'd
If
be cool.
they would do it, you know, if they would do the lines, it would be funny. Like, here, you got to read these lines, and it's in paper for. And she told me to read this. It'd be kind of funny,
More to
but to
come.
pull it off is a lot of work.
All right, ready to wrap this up? We've got the Reinvented Life coming to you today at 11.
We did that yesterday.
Oh, she's doing another one today.
Really?
Yes, she
With
is.
us or the network?
With her network, with her people.
You want to watch this because this is a network based on the ability of bringing the best of you forward and taking advantage of the networking group that's involved with this thing. So you could listen up if you want to join and become part of that network. Might be something worthwhile watching.
All right, have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we will see you midday.
And as always, don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.